ultimately, we've got a lot of work to do.
President Joe Biden wants American businesses to beef up their cybersecurity.
I've made this a priority for my administration from the outset.
Wednesday, the president met with the heads of tech companies to discuss ways to improve cybersecurity.
Most of our critical infrastructure is owned and operated by the private sector, and the federal government can't meet this challenge alone.
Earlier this year, a string of cyber attacks and breaches took place throughout the country.
We've seen time and again how the technologies we rely on, from our cell phones to pipelines to the electric grid, can become targets of hackers and criminals.
The administration says these cyber threats pose a risk to every American and requires cooperation on all fronts.
It is a combined responsibility of the federal government to put in place clear guidelines, clear best practices, and the private sector to take steps to harden their own cybersecurity.
On top of the U.S. cybersecurity threat, President Biden says allies overseas are willing to cooperate.
And because the cybersecurity is a global issue, we've also rallied G7 countries to hold nations who harbor ransomware criminals accountable.
Already, the Biden administration is taking some steps, like a 100-day program to improve cybersecurity for electric grids, and say more action is on the way. Reporting in Washington, I'm Basil John.